Hey everybody, it's Jake here with the DIA guys, and got another video for you about this Bauer half-inch impact wrench. So I just recently picked this up from Harbor Freight Tools. They had a deal where you buy a battery and you get a tool for free. And because I don't have any Bauer tools right now, I went ahead and bought one of these fast chargers as well. So I think the battery and the fast charger they ended up getting was about 90 bucks or so. And so I got the tool for free. So I thought it was a good opportunity to at least try these Bauer tools and see what I think about them. Some of the reviews I've seen are pretty good, so hopefully I'll get good service out of this tool. From what I've seen, there's two versions of this tool. One is they're all half inch, but one is 1,000 pound-feet of torque removal, and this one is 475 pound-feet of torque removal. And there's a lot of good videos out there on YouTube where people are showing the torque removal of these tools versus other tools. And I think Milwaukee is consistently the highest. But Milwaukee's also the most expensive. So I just thought I would get this and try it. There's a lot of really neat tools that Bauer has. You can get like a buffer, and they've got a Sawzall and other kind of tools as well. So I thought that maybe if I like it, maybe I can get some more of their tools, and use them. So the tools I have right now that are cordless are mostly Bosch tools, and I've had really good success with them. My brother, he uses that loop that you've seen on the videos occasionally. He uses Milwaukee tools, and he does that as a professional, doing work out in the field, working on heavy equipment every day, and he's had good success with those. But anyway, so that's what my video is about. So I'm gonna get these two packages open and get this battery charging, and then I'm gonna try to bust the lug nuts loose on my Dodge 3/4 ton truck and just see how well this wrench works. So I'll go ahead and take it out of the package for you here. As you can see, this is 475 pound-feet of torque. It says it's got 3-mode drive control. I don't quite know what that means. 20-volt brushless half-inch impact wrench. Okay, so I open it up. Got the instructions and got comes with some kind of a clip. Maybe that's a clip to put it on your belt loop or something like that, maybe. I don't really know. And then here's the tool itself. So, it's not a very big tool, and it's not very heavy, which, can be good and can be bad. A lot of times if you got a tool that's, big and heavy, that means the internal parts in it are larger, more beefy, because it's hard. Many times it's hard to get away from weight and quality. They're not always correlated, but many times they can be correlated. But the tool feels really good in my hand. It looks good quality. So yeah, so we'll see. Looks like it's got some dielectric grease down there on the contacts. Yeah, so let's get these batteries charged up and let's try to bust loose the lug nuts on my 3/4 ton Dodge. All right, so I got the charger out. That's what it looks like. Looks like it shows, got some LEDs here in the front that shows what the battery is doing. Looks like maybe it blinks to tell you whether or not it's charging or it's fully charged, or if there's a problem with the battery, which I think is kind of typical. I've seen that on DeWalt before. Yeah, the battery's got a charge level indicator here on the bottom of it. Looks like there's two of the LEDs are lit up right now. So yeah, slides in there. Get this going. So according to this thing, it says that this fast charger gives you a 75% faster charging rate, which, yeah, I thought that was pretty good. So it shows that this battery right here, the 3 amp hour battery, should take 70 minutes to charge. It shows you on the front from I guess that means probably fully dead. So mine being 2/3 charged or so, shouldn't take that much time. So that's the charger. And put it on the tool. Yeah, so it feels nice. And I think this tool, the minimum size battery they recommend is this 3 amp hour battery. And there's also according to this, a 5 amp hour battery that's available as well for these Bauer tools. But the tool feels nice. It's got a good weight distribution. It doesn't feel too heavy on the bottom with this 3 amp hour battery. I don't know what the tool would feel like with a 5 amp hour battery. It might be really heavy. Yeah, but it looks good, feels good. Oh, that's the 3. So I don't know if you can see that down there, but right here, the bottom is where you select the 3 different modes of operation. And then right here, it looks like where you screw in that belt clip. you know, so you can clip it on your belt if you want to be able to use it that way. So that's what that looks like. All right, so yeah, like I said before, let's go ahead and get this thing charging, and let's try to bust those lug nuts loose. Yeah, so here's the battery while it's charging. So you can see you got the green LED on the right there, and you got the red LED on the left. If you look at the upper left graphic there, it shows that if the battery's charging properly, the red is flashing and the green is steady. And so that's what I got here on my charger, so we're in good shape. When both of them are holding steady, then the battery's fully charged. And if both of them are blinking, that's when there's a problem with the battery. And then it looks like if the green is not on and the red is flashing, there's some kind of a hot or cold. Battery's too hot or battery's too cold, so it's got to wait for it to heat up or cool down before it'll start charging. Okay, so this is just a little bit more about the battery charger and how it works. All right, so here's the impact tool. You can see the battery is fully charged. You hear those speeds right here. So it's got 3 speeds. So it's like that's the fastest speed, slower speed, and there's medium speed. All right, so let's try it out, see how it does removing these lug nuts. So these lug nuts on this truck, I know I torqued to like 150 foot-pounds. So we're gonna try it with this. And then also I got my air tool that we typically use, and we'll just kind of do a quick comparison, see how they work. So pretty good. So let's do the air tool. So we got a little bit of a basis for comparison. So this is just I don't know the model of this, but this is an Ingersoll Rand 1/2-inch drive impact tool that you see we've used for a lot of years. It still works good. Yeah, and you can kind of adjust the torque here. It's set on 3, which is where we usually run it. So you see the air tool takes off a little bit quicker than that tool does. But I think overall, for the size of this tool and what it is, it probably does a pretty good job. One other thing I forgot to mention too, right here, there's a light. If you can see that, the light that shines, which is kind of nice. So, and there we go. That's it. All right, so thanks for joining me on this episode of the DIA Guys. Hope you enjoyed this really quick review of this Bauer 475 pound-feet of torque, 1/2-inch drive impact wrench. It did a good job taking off these lug nuts on my Dodge 2500. Again, I torque them to about 150. The air gun worked better, but this works really good. Plus, I like not having that air hose, and this is really convenient to use as well. It doesn't leak, so sometimes those air tools leak a little bit while you're using them. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and I'll come back to you guys with another video about how I like it, how it's working out for me. So be sure to like and subscribe, give me a thumbs up if it's helpful to you, and we'll see you in the next video. Y'all take care, bye-bye.